on my back phone, only to get the pack on, only to get the pack in, only to get me back on. Bitches, they be mad cold, eating and drinking tadpoles. They jazzy, so I give them the blues. Yeah, I'm that cold. I've been killing samples, I've been chilling in Tampa. I'm a classic motherfucker like leather is D the campus.
What's up, wine? Love one.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro? That's your nigga. That's happening with boy. It's my brother Rob right here. Lifelong friend, co-executive producer of this great project we're doing.
Yes, sir. Broken Cups. It's part two, man.
Getting it cracking, man.
Let's get to it.
Man, we're gonna run through some of these records, man. Hey, hit him with that TF and that Trios joint, man.
I'm with it.
And we gonna do it like, look, check it out, look. We be at it. Yeah. They hate us cause we always cause static, stay in traffic. Packed inside an all-black classic, black magic. We practice trying not to cause damages. We savages, maneuvering through gang-infested campuses. I manage it. ADHD medicine and cabbage.
Yeah, I know piranhas on Lake Minnetonka that'll swim you for your Grammys, turn that profit into lobster. Let's just keep it honest, we need $1 million options. We done settled for too long, who was Christopher Columbus? Told my mama sorry, I ain't get my diploma.
We the realest niggas in it, believe me, we came to kill it. If I pull up and you trippin', just trust me, you'll need some dentures. Penitentiary nigga, that's why I'm dressed in the trenches. Any niggas snitching gon' drown and sleep with fishes. Cold pimpin', my bitch is video vixen. Orange County Brown, with 20 penguins, 20 minutes, we dippin' with plenty shillings. 20.
That nigga
God, TF is an animal, man.
Hey,
Shout out to TF.
all three of them got different flavors and different styles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it all complement the record completely. And like, when we throw that hook on it,
it's gonna be vicious, man.
Crazy.
Vicious.
That shit would be crazy.
It's gonna be a banger too, man. Hit him with that Marty Baller. We're gonna switch it up,
You already know.
Give him a little bit of that East Coast flavor, you know. Shout out to my nigga Marty Baller, came through. You know what I mean? My boy Roy. You know what I mean? They whole camp out there, man. You know what I mean? The ASAP camp, Ferg, and all them. Good looking out.
Yeah, on my LA shit. Hello. This take me back when I was coming in my grandmother crib. East to West. 4, 5 in the morning. Check it. Yo, if my grandmama did it and my granddaddy did it and my mama did it too, fuck it, I'ma stick with it. Grind, you know that I gotta get it. I'ma rhyme till I shine, them diamonds is coming with it. Yo, my grandmama did it, granddaddy did it, and my mama did it too. Fuck it, I'ma stick with it. Grind, you know that I gotta get it. I'ma rise till I shine, them diamonds they coming with it.
That shit crazy. That shit is dumb. What else we got up in there, man?
Cooking, man.
What else we got up in there, man? Play that Worthy, man. That Worthy and TY, man. Shout out to the Jet Life, man.
Bring that shit, yeah. Get your motherfucking mind right, yeah. When you fucking with that Jet Life, yeah. Yo, in my newest whip with my newest bitch, bout to go and pick up a pack from the homie him. Staying on my game when my OG talk, I gotta listen overtime in the kitchen, trying to cop the newest business. Step into my world, I can show you how to conduct business. If your word is binding, I'ma hit you with more than a little.
My nigga Doe just got home from doing 13, and we gon' make sure that he boo, that's a sure thing. Lil starch up on my dickies plus my shirt clean. Fresh up out that plastic wrap at the swap meet. But got an AP on my wrist like that talk cheap, and only wear it when I want to, I'm a real P.
Man, it's like a mixed flavor, man. We got something from like all over the United States, man, as far as, you know, Midwest, down south, of course West Coast, you know what I mean? We got it all over. And we got Marty Baller on there, man. We got Axel Matthews on there. We got Anaya Brion on there. We got Worthy on there. We got TY on there. We got TF on there. My young nigga John Boy, Lil L's gonna be on there. My nigga K-Boy, Funk P, yeah, Pizzle, A1, Planet A's gonna be on there. Boy Spanky Loco, Perry Young came through, knocked out the song one day, came back the next day and did the video with the young homie Muncie. Shout out to the homie Muncie too, man. You know what I mean? Like, man, me and Rob, man, we really making these cats come in here, man, and put together, you know what I mean, really making them work, man, really put their mind to what they saying. You know what I mean? Like, we really sending a message out as far as pushing the culture. We not you know, I don't assassinate nobody, man. You feel me? If you're doing your thing, do your thing. But man, we do real music. Like, man, this is in our hearts. So we not finna put out we not finna be like everybody else and put out that same sound, bro. We finna keep it really with the culture, man, really authentic. So man, I think, you know, the world's gonna feel it. And this album, this been in the making since we was 13 years old, man. Like, we living a dream. You feel me? This been my boy, man, for forever. So, you know, to bring him in, it's a no-brainer. Like, we actually living out a dream right now. Like, this is shit we talked about, man, when we was kids in the room, man, listening to tapes. You know what I mean? Taking it back all the way to, nigga, rewind and fast forward. You feel me? Like, man, this been my dog. So this right here this is supposed to happen. Like, then we got other cats. You know, shout out to my boy Sean. He produced the track on there. You know what I mean? That's the cat that I manage. Also, my boy Sal Trees. You know what I mean? You'll be hearing about him a lot. He just did 211's new joint that's finna drop with AD. He has like about, I think, like 2 placements on here. So, you know, but the bulk of it, man, is my boy Rob. Like, the sound of the project, man, was crafted by the beats of Polly Rob. So, you know,
one of the biggest things about, you know, working with Doe is, you know, talking to him all those years when, you know, he was locked down. Like, his main thing was figuring out a proper way to get out and do the right shit, do the shit that he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And coming from me, from, you know, just my background of, you know, what I'm into, like, you know, we done had a lot of good jobs and shit like that, but music is our passion. Like, this is what we into. You know what I mean? So Broken Cups is like a reflection of the person or the mind state of wanting to take your shit to the next level no matter what circumstance that you're in. You know what I'm saying? I think that kind of transcends past, you know, just being incarcerated. I think anybody comes to a point in their life where they just want to be able to do something that's beneficial for them and their soul, and just take the steps to doing it. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, a lot of people don't realize, like, this is, you know, Broken Cups, you know, part 2, but, like, the steps to do it, like, people didn't realize, like, this man had a company, you know, while he was down. You know what I'm saying? He had a company already done. Like, he was making phone calls in the cell and getting verses done, and just really putting the whole shit together, like when he did the first one. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different now. The mind state is still the same. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the business. Make sure that the vision of what we're looking to do is equivalent to the push. You know what I'm saying? And I'm dumb excited for everybody to hear what's coming out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just really, you know, putting our stamp on our creativity and just doing what we love to do. We're big fans of a lot of the same artists. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up together. You know, he put me on to a lot of stuff from the South, and I put him on a lot of stuff from the East. So, and, you know, we were both on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So it was a combination between all of that and selecting records that didn't cater, you know, style-wise, cadence-wise, that didn't cater to just one style. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the beats that you hear on this project, you know, you'll hear an artist from the West on it, then you'll hear an artist from the South on it, then the hook is made by somebody that's in the Midwest, you know what I mean? And it all fits. It all fits. And that's kind of like the local astronauts' way of, like, doing things. Like, we're about creativity. Like, you'll never think that an artist like, you know, like T.Y. will get on a record with TF. You know what I mean? It's 2 totally different spectrums that's coming together to be on a record. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that we provide. You know what I mean? And me, I'm, you know, originally from the East Coast, but I lived half of my life on the West, you know what I mean, and the East. And my production reflects that. You know what I mean? You'll hear some records that's, you know, heavy on the West Coast, but the drums are heavy. And then you'll hear some records that's, like, heavy on East Coast sampling, but then the hats and the claps are equivalent to what the South does. You know what I mean? So a lot of the production just comes from just doing something real ill and creative. It's something that people haven't just seen before. And then, you know, also working with, you know, the next up artists. You know what I'm saying? The artists that's all everybody calls me is crazy. You know, just right. You know, just working with so many artists that are like next up. Like, I'm pretty sure within the next year and a half, these same artists on this project, you're gonna see them on the biggest stages, doing the biggest, dopest shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, check it out, man. Broken Cups too, man. We on some other shit right now.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the city, Inglewood, California. You know what I mean? Born and raised. You know what I mean? A city that motivates me, man. You know, to be better. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from this city. You know what I mean? This the city that made me, that molded me to who I am today. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, the other things, the ups and downs I went through, man. But there's no other city like it to me. You know what I mean? The city of the champions, man.